tonight on Old Spirits. OSI wraps up their visit to the never-before-investigated Historic Masonic Theatre in Clifton Forge, Virginia. In the green room, activity casts speculation over Smith Creek and the dark history its banks have amassed over years running through the town. But it is in the theater lounge where an unexpected spotlight falls on OSI's John Walker.
Save me. Like, save me. Help. Save me.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Stop.
This is strange. What is this?
You have to stay here. John is leaving. Yes. That is no. You are not playing this game with us.
Welcome back, everybody, to Old Spirits Investigations, and I'm delighted to introduce part 2 of our investigation of the Masonic Theatre in Clifton Forge, Virginia. Before we get into the episode, I am going to remind you that if you do enjoy the content and you enjoy this episode, make sure to hit that like button. And while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Subscriptions, likes, always help us out here at Old Spirits Investigations. And while you're at it, make sure to enable notifications so that you know whenever new content is dropping.
And we are now able to provide you all with memberships. What does that mean? That means exclusive content. That means footage that didn't quite make the final cut. That means emotes. That means a lot of different options that you have to support us here at Old Spirits Investigation. And we really appreciate those members who have already stepped up and shown that love. But if memberships aren't your thing, that's okay. You can also support OSI by checking out some of our merch. Yes, we now have merch. So if you want to show off some OSI drip, go on ahead and check out our store. Yeah, I use drip.
You gotta warn
drip.
me. You gotta warn me when you do things like that.
That's the magic of OSI, baby. Come on. Now, we are heading into part 2 of our look at the Masonic Theatre in Clifton Forge, Virginia. We are now in the green room, and we will be going from the green room into the lounge. This is a pretty healthy chunk of activity because, and when I say activity, there's both stuff that is happening that is clear, and then there's some stuff that's happening that it kind of crosses the boundaries of what we're capturing on video and personal experiences.
Right.
Something we're probably going to go into a little bit deeper when we get to couch commentary for this.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask real quick, when your team was in the green room and the lounge, what kind of activity were you guys picking up on down
So it was really interesting. When we first got started, things started off slow. So there wasn't a lot of activity at all at first. But then we started getting some hits on the REM pod and some hits on the K2, which is always exciting because contrary to what you see on paranormal television, I find the K2, at least in my experience, seems to get the least amount of love.
It does now, it does now.
But the vibe itself, the presence was strong throughout. Even without having activity, there was a sense of something else being there in the space with us, and that's something I very distinctly remember. Now, I don't feel like my team had a ton of activity, but the activity that we did have, again, seemed to correlate with hits we were having on Ghost Tube or hits that we were having on the Paratech.
Okay. So, as I said, we had a very different experience. And more to the point, John Walker had a very different experience from the rest of us on the team. So why don't we go on ahead and let's take a look at that footage.
Session.
Things were recording. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this real quick.
Wow, I look like Horrible.
Oh, did you have a horrible performance? Did you flop?
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
The click?
No,
that
the
was a thump. And it sounded like it came from over there.
near the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be brave.
Yeah, great.
Come on over to have a look over there.
I swear to God, it was like right here.
We just got a hit on, Eddie.
What is it about bathrooms?
That's, I don't know. Bathrooms are,
Bathrooms seem to be like a conduit.
it's all the mirrors. Mirrors are conduits, they're portals.
Well, that would.
Bible.
Hmm.
Great. It's a nice little bathroom in here.
Pep?
John and Pip are in there together, so.
No, that wasn't what I was asking. Did you want to, our time is a little limited. Did you want to try doing an Estes?
Yes, okay.
Let's do an Estes.
It's a big roll.
So,
I'll sit here by my candle.
no, I want you to sit over here, please.
Oh, can I bring my candle?
You can bring a candle if you want. Don't you obsess about that candle.
Yes, I love it. Right, give me
Then you're going to be the one doing the review when it's time. I just pulled out a chair for you.
No, I'm gonna sit here.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this candle. Actually, no, I'll leave it forward for you. Okay.
What do you want?
Okay.
Conversation.
We'd like to talk to you.
Well, we haven't really introduced ourselves.
That's right, down here, we should introduce ourselves.
So, my name is T.
My name is Pip.
My name is Val.
I'm Walker. Hi.
And we've actually come here to find out more about you, find out more about your story. We're storytellers. We're all writers, and we just wanted to. Thank you. And we want to try to make a connection with you here. Check. Yep. Just going to turn this on.
Right.
What was that? Bright.
My
The
name's
lighting is
Jen.
very bright.
Yeah, I will. Give me a second.
Give me a sound check.
Honey,
Yeah.
hang on. I haven't even started yet.
I just want to make sure I can't hear you.
Right, well, I'm going to turn it up in a second. First off, let's get the sweep rate right.
Okay.
How's that for sweep rate? You want it faster or slower?
Is it how fast? Is that on the slow ring?
It's on the mid-range.
Okay.
I can make it faster or slower.
Make it a little faster, please.
Idiotic.
It does seem idiotic, I'm sure.
How's that?
I'm just getting white noise.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Oh, where? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, how is it? How's that pace?
Eddie just went on.
Yeah, I saw that, I heard that. Is that,
Slow it down a little bit.
all right.
Just a fraction.
Okay, how's the volume?
Well, hold on. Speak.
How is the volume? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay, good. Now let's work on the sweep rate.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Sweep rate.
Too fast.
How's that?
Too fast.
Punish.
I just slowed it down.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, hold on. How about that?
That's good. That's good. All right.
Okay, all right, go in. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Who are we talking to right now?
I can see. Friend.
We are all trying to be friends here. How many of us do you see?
Come clean.
I thought we had already established this, but we're here just to find out more about you, find out more about who you are. Can you tell us your name?
Help me.
How can I help?
Lois.
Lois? That's your name?
Voices.
What voices are you hearing, Lois?
What is this?
This is a way for us to talk to you, Lois. Were you hurt here, Lois?
What?
We're trying to hear and
Nice.
understand. We're trying to understand.
Freedom.
Are we still talking to Lois, or is this somebody new?
I just got dice over here, T.
You got an ambulance over here.
Hmm.
Do you need a doctor?
Go.
Not until we find out more about you. Can you tell us?
4.
Can you tell us what the year is?
I just got 13.
We got 4 here, 13 over there.
413. Today is 413.
You're right.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
We will calm down. We will calm down.
Stop. 3 different voices said that.
Do you not want to talk this way?
There is the weirdest voice coming through all the time, and it's going, save me. Like, save me. Help.
Where are you?
This thing's going off again.
Where are you? I'll come get you.
Be real careful about making promises like that.
Again, save me.
We can't save you unless we know who you are.
Scared.
I get that you're scared, but we're not here to hurt you.
Yeah, this is we are trying very hard to understand your story and understand what's going on.
Save me.
Show me where you are.
Stop.
What is your name?
Stop.
I'm gonna pull her out. I'm gonna pull her
Who
out.
is that?
This is getting a little crazy.
Okay. I wonder if we've got
Russell.
too many things going on.
I don't know because here's the funny thing, the EMF is going off nuts on Eddie again.
I'm confused. So am I.
We're all confused, but there's nothing happening on Tesla, and it's supposed to, and it's on the mid frequency. So why it's picking up EMF here, but Tesla it's not picking up anything. I'm gonna just turn off
That
Tesla.
is one of the weirdest things, is there's men and women's voices, and I would hear something come through, but then all the way through it was this sort of little voice, like I couldn't say whether it was a man or a woman, and it was going, save me,
Poison.
stop, save me.
Well, at one point,
Like it wasn't almost like,
when you said 4, and then Val got 13. Today's April 13th. 4/13. The other thing is, while you're saying save me and help me, John on Sear got an ambulance. Then we got this thing. It looks like a courtroom. Looks like doors of a courtroom. And then Eddie's been doing what he was doing upstairs. He's been going it's been beeping between 2:05 and
And the
5.
candle just went on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really weird. Like, I could not say whether that was a human voice. I'm not saying it was a D with a D word,
The D
Yeah.
word.
but maybe.
Hide now.
And we just got hide now.
I got that over at the.
And we just got a pressure change. It seems like everything's happening.
Oh.
I got hide now over at the train yard.
Interesting.
I don't think there's a connection between hide now here and hide now in the train yard, unless something from the train yard involved is here, which I don't know. I don't know if that's. I mean, what is possible? I mean,
We don't know what
we don't
anything
know.
is possible.
We're figuring this out as we go.
But it was a weird, like, over the top of all these human voices, men and women I could hear, was this, save me, stop, save me.
Well, you know,
save me." I'm like,
it is a theater.
huh?
It could just be someone practicing a character.
Did you want to go back in?
Yeah, I'll go back in.
You don't
I'm
have
interested
to.
just, no, I want to see if it's comes back. Have you turned it off?
No, it's still going.
Okay,
Still going.
all right. Give me just a couple of seconds to.
I will. I don't know if fast Eddie will, but I will. Jeez. Eddie. Good grief.
This is getting. You want me Seer, Vox, or SLS?
I'm on Vox right now. I'm on a regular Ghost too.
Okay, I'll go.
Still there, save me. Stop,
I wonder if it's like a
Stop.
recording.
stop.
Can you, whatever is trying to talk to Pip right now,
One,
could you back off a little bit? Wherever you are, and then you just back off a little bit. Give my wife a moment. That also includes whoever is playing around with Eddie. I appreciate it, but
save me.
there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Stop,
This is strange. What is
Stop.
this?
I'm stuck. This
Stop.
is strange. What is this?
yes. Man's voice.
Okay, what is this? We are trying to establish a communication as to what is here. Jeez.
Save me. Stop.
Okay, you keep saying save me and stop, save me and stop.
Stop.
And you're also,
Look up. Stop.
if you don't calm down and tell us more, we're gonna shut off this
Look.
communication.
Save me.
School? Yeah.
Stop.
If you say stop one more time, we are gonna stop this.
Stop.
Alright.
Okay.
That's weird.
It is bizarre.
That was weird, huh? You couldn't hear me at all, right?
Not my computer.
I was getting a little belligerent with it. I was just, whatever was here, I was just like, look, we can't keep up with you and you're not helping the situation at all. You know, please communicate with us. Can we? And you were, at one point you were talking over me. Which isn't new for you, I understand that, but I mean, you know.
Well, I wasn't deliberately doing it.
Well,
Somebody else was doing it.
it was the spirits that made me talk over you.
Did something.
I love you, baby. But we got school.
Hey, hush. I just heard another thought.
And Eddie has been going nonstop.
Where, Belle?
Same place.
I'm gonna walk. You tell me when to stop, okay?
All right, hold on a second, John, hold on a second. Did you take this on? Be careful. This is not necessarily 100% secure because I can't secure it.
Okay. I am recording.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yep, down there.
Tell me when to stop.
Like there.
That'd be still cold.
And it feels cold over here. I swear to God, I'm sitting under a draft again.
Stop doing that.
I know. I'm not doing it.
Meanwhile, beeping continues.
Yeah.
Are you picking up any EMF over here?
Flat. Flat as a board. I'm not getting anything. Oh, except a wounded ankle. That felt good.
I swear to God, that was the weirdest
I wonder.
SDs thing I think I've done.
Val?
Yeah. No, it was an act. It sounded like a door shutting.
Okay.
Okay. So right here though.
Yeah. And that door's open.
There's been some weird noises coming from this room over here.
Okay, everyone. If you're having fun with us, congratulations.
You know, I don't want to say it sounded like a puck or a sprite, but it sounded like that.
I'm wondering if it is some sort of amalgamation of the characters that have been done here over the years. Wow, that just got cold.
Pip, save me. Was it like, save me?
No, it was more like a little almost
Troop.
like a little, not a child's voice, not a man or a woman's voice, but more like, save me, stop,
Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps
Save
all over
me.
my arms.
stop,
Okay.
stop. And then it would stop, then it would stop for a while. It was completely different because I could hear men and women's voices, but it was completely different from that.
There's
Save me. Stop. Save me. Stop. Put somebody on. Damsel in distress.
Yes.
On the train tracks whilst Natalie Whiplash is doing his thing.
Yeah.
Natalie Do-Right comes in.
Yep.
Save me. Stop. Save me. Stop.
Could be. But all I would say, it's the oddest voice I've ever heard on an Estes session.
I'm looking forward to trying the STs.
Yeah, I mean, down here might be a good place. We
I-
can go to the other room and
I'd like to go in the other room where I smell. I don't know if y'all will smell it.
Don't tell us then,
Crazy.
because I don't want to be.
there's a
Contaminated,
there's-
It has been going on. I did an entire sweep around this while it was going on,
including those.
and it was nothing. Right, I put it right up here. Nothing. This thing is not. This thing is going on consistently now.
We got somebody's attention.
We definitely do.
Circle somebody.
Let's see.
It's 8 o'clock, just so you know.
Yeah,
All right. Then
we
you
can
know what?
shift next door, move
We're
some
gonna-
Yeah.
We're gonna go now. We're going now. We're gonna move to the next
Not going
place.
far.
We're not gonna go far, but we're moving. We're moving.
We have several devices here, several doodads that will absolutely hear you. See,
False.
no, sir. I've been called many things, but false is not one of them, at least not recently. That device over there on that chair, the fuzzy one. If you talk into it, we'll hear you. If you want to say, if you just want to play yes or no, red light, green light, see? Piece of cake. If you want, we have, as I said, we've got this device this doohickey right here that goes red to yellow to candy apple red, and everybody loves going candy apple red.
Bible.
Bible, okay. Were you a minister, William? Were you a minister and that's why you don't imbibe?
Were you a Mason?
Ah, that's even better. Were you a Mason? Were you a member of the lodge here? The Knights Templar? I mean, I am willing to discuss the secrets if you are. Would you like a drink? Because I'm getting a little parched from doing all this talking. In fact, I got a great idea. My friend T here, I know he has been champing at the bit to ask you a multitude of questions. So I am going to hand off to him, if you would be so kind, Mr. Morris.
Well, I just want to find out. I sat down, I threw all these gadgets out here for you, I know. And I probably overwhelmed you a little bit. Did you want me to back away? I'm sorry if I disturbed you, because when I came down here, I was unaware you were having a conversation with my buddy John. Do you want me to walk away? Because I just happened to catch the lights you were making turn yellow and red. It was really impressive, but I don't want to cramp your style. I don't want to get in your way. So if you want me to back away, I will more than happily back away. You want to show me on the K2 meter whether you want me to stay or go? If you want me to go, just make...
Guide.
Is it got it?
Guide.
Got it.
That's what you're doing.
You can either make those light up, or you can make it real simple. I'll even show you how easy it is. You can either say, T, I want you to leave, or T, I want you to stay. You can make one of those sides light up. None of these devices can hurt you. I'm sure John told you that.
Yep.
None of these devices can hurt you. But I know I was moving really fast, and I might have disturbed the balance of everything. So if you've gotten used to me now, the
guy that, William, there was a William who actually was responsible for the name of this town, Clifton Forge. His name was not Day, but it was Lyle. But his forge was literally on the river.
Okay. That's why I didn't want me calling him Mr. Day. Learn something new every day.
Also found out there was a lynching in 1891 in Clifton Forge.
Run
I'm
away.
backing off anymore.
Excuse me?
Run away.
Yeah, they did try and run away.
Do you want me to run away? Green for yes, red for no. You light it up green, I will pack up, I will walk out of here. I've got no problem. I'm just here, simple traveler, looking for knowledge. And a drink. Which is why we're down here. We're here to talk and drink. This is where friends are made. And we're friends, right, William? If you want to light up the green and tell if we're friends, I would be flattered and honored. But if we're still just kind of in the getting to know you stage, go ahead and hit the red side. And I will accept that. I'm used to being in the friend zone, it's okay. But I will happily accept you as a friend, though. Got that scent again. William, are you talking to a young lady here? Is that why you're ignoring me now? I mean, I don't blame you. I would ignore me for a young lady too.
William, are you still here with us?
I think he took off. I really do.
I may have started when I started throwing stuff on the table.
No. There's a scent.
When you say a scent, what do you mean by that?
Like a sachet, like a very like soap or a perfume, very light, but it's there. It's right fracking here.
Is there a lady over by John?
If there is,
Did you start recording for this?
if there's a lady right here, I'm single.
That's T.
That's T moving.
My apologies.
Oh no, it's, I mean I'm happy. You know, I'm happily single, but I would not mind changing that. Call me. If you're a young lady here, would you like me to buy you a drink? Would you allow me the honor of buying you a drink?
Are we bothering you here by being here?
Wow. It is a pleasure to meet you, whoever you might be.
That's mine.
What's yours?
Did you just move your, did somebody just like move a camera or something?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Sorry, my apologies.
No, that's fine, I just wanted to see what it was.
I mean, I'm very shy, believe it or not. I'm a little, I hide it well. But there are times when it gets really overwhelming. And I would just like you to talk.
It's what we want.
That's the second time we've got that tonight. It's what we want.
What? What is what you want? For me to feel awkward? Because, hey, mission accomplished.
Excuse me, doesn't
I just want to talk. Is that what you want? To talk? We're right here. You have 4 people receptive to what you have to say.
Are you shy because you're not used to people talking to you like this?
God, that's scent.
Especially if we're the first people to talk to you, I imagine it can be rather disquieting because no one's been to talk to you and now all of a sudden people are listening.
You said it was soap kind of smell?
Soap, like
Yeah.
the fancy kind.
Yeah. Yeah, like a very, you go to a spa or something like that. So
A lavender,
Yeah.
almost. It's
That's
right. It's in my nose, dude. It's actually, okay.
Mary, is this you?
That's over there.
A little boy playing a violin.
Oh, so this is. Is that what? Oh, I'm sorry.
Putting too many things around you that it's scaring you away. None of these things will hurt you.
None of us will hurt you either. Do you like cowboys? Do you like westerns?
I'm thinking of a little boy playing the violin, maybe Schultz musicals.
I just got a cowboy. So
Story about someone riding one of the cowboy performers, riding their horse up on the stage.
there you go. He was walking down a hallway. I'll show you the picture. It's really like, hey, dummy, it's it's a cowboy. Wow. This is really, I'm really happy. I'm honored that you've come here, that you've allowed us to stay here to speak to you. And I'm getting shy again. So if you want to say something, now is the time, because I'm getting to the point where I'm actually going to need to leave the room.
You want to?
Hag.
What?
Hag.
Dang. That's cool.
Okay, that's something. That's something.
Do you want? Would you like me to?
I wasn't very clear.
Got a red on the side of the wall.
Do you want me to stay? Do you want me to stay? Go to green if you want me to stay. If you go to, this is not an ultimatum. This is just I for my own self need to know if you want me to stay. If you want me to stay, I'm going to count to 3, make that go green. If he goes green, I will stay, and we'll still have a lovely conversation. Okay? But if it does not turn green, I will leave, because I need a drink and I need a moment. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Got it. I do need a moment though.
Well, then take a moment.
There is a picture, I don't mean to, it's not alarming.
That was me.
There's not an alarming picture, John, but my phone is pointed towards you and there's a picture of a woman standing behind you and there's just a blank space where you would be sitting.
Oh.
Like she's just looking down, like, look.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go upstairs.
These are the elevator's right behind us, John. No, I'm gonna walk it. Okay. I'm gonna walk it. It's getting a bit much.
It was probably very intense. I mean,
I'm getting quite cold. I know it's getting night. It's late.
Down.
got another way of letting you let us know that you're here. It's just a ball that reacts to movement. So if you tap it, okay, that's a red for no. Would you have me? You want me to take that away? Or no, you don't want to talk to me? John needed a moment. Maybe if I overwhelmed you earlier, I apologize if I did so.
Are you from here?
Yeah, not from Clifton Forge, but yes, I am from Virginia. Would you like to talk to me? Make the green light go off for yes, make the red light go off for no. None of these devices can hurt you, and we are not here to hurt you. We are just wanting to talk to you. And I'm fair enough. Okay. I'll take my movement toy here. I just got one more question for you, and I promise I will leave you alone. Would you prefer to talk to John? Make the green light go off if you want to talk to John, or you can make the red light go off, and we can shut all this down and go home. How does that sound?
Roof.
I've got a lot of stuff about the roof.
Yeah.
Highs.
Okay. We just got a red light. I think whatever's here is done.
No, I think it's done.
Yeah, D-O-N-E, done, right? That's
Yes,
yeah,
D-O-N-E,
yeah, yeah. I think we're done.
It was talking to John. It's done.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, thank you.
Remember, you have to stay here. You cannot follow us where we go.
You cannot follow John.
You cannot follow John. You have to give John his space. He was a little rattled, but you have to give John his space, and we're insisting on that. No, that is not even a
very weirdly abstract.
that is not a bargaining chip. It's not an option. You have to stay here. John is leaving. Yes. That is no. You are not playing this game with us. You need to back off, and you need to leave John be. It is that simple.
Well, we have a friend who is very good at cleansing off people.
Yeah. So it's not even an option.
Make sure you stay here.
You can say no all you like. You are not coming with us. We are making that abundantly clear. You stay here. You leave John alone. He is part of our team. He is not in any way, shape, or form obligated to you. So you need to back off now. All right. I think we should shut this down.
What happened to my candle?
It's in here.
Oh, yeah.
Here, and then turn this off.
Yep.
Turn it all off. Wow. That was interesting.
So it seems to want to chit-chat with
It's
John.
still saying no.
Yeah.
And just so you know, that little beep, that's a motion sensor, which means it's picking up something just
well,
out of.
let's just shut the door on this device.
Unless, do you want me to sit there for a little bit?
Whatever's making it go off,
Yeah.
Stay
it's
here.
over. It's right in here.
I wonder if because you put the camera there, it's not happening.
Well, I wanted to
No,
get.
no, this one right over here.
Oh, that one?
No, it was this one. I was actually looking to get the EMF.
Did you?
EMF reader.
Did Phil wanted you and him to do a little something?
Yeah, I think he wants to do that. Yeah. All right. So you saw the reaction that John was having
Yep.
down in the lounge area. So before we really deep dive into that, because watching it now, after what I experienced at the USS North Carolina during my auto writing session in the torpedo room, I can understand very clearly now what John was experiencing. It was different from what happened in Charleston.
Yeah.
Okay, with me.
Yeah.
But let's first talk about Pip and her extremely intense spirit box sessions. And in those, she kept having those images of "save me." She said she had images of water, and she kept hearing "save me, save me, save me" over and over and over again on the spirit box. And to me, the only interpretation I can walk away from there is that body of water.
Yeah, that runs right through.
Right.
Yep.
And yeah, there were documented deaths there, as we mentioned.
Yep.
So I'm trying to think of any other place where we've had that type of activity, where it's the same thing coming over and over again in the spirit box.
The only investigation that comes to mind was an early Candy Factory investigation where the portal kept going sick.
That's right.
Sick.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically put it towards the existence of a Confederate camp
there where there was a lot of illness.
Well, the camps were just a breeding ground for that sort of thing. I mean, they had it all. They had yellow fever. They had dysentery.
Yeah, it was ugly.
It was, and they were supposed to be taken care of. And it's like, yeah, you're lucky if you leave that place alive.
Right. Yeah. So that's the only one that really comes to
I didn't
mind.
think about that one.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, props to my wife. That is her jam.
She's a pro.
That is her jam.
She's a pro.
But let's talk a little bit about John Walker and his experience. And I kind of feel bad that happened to him so soon, because this was his first outing with us.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a testament to Walker's character that he had such an intense personal encounter with the unexplained, and yet has continued to be present on investigations.
oh yeah, he's like, when do we go again? When do we go again?
He shows up and he gets it done.
Yeah, it's great. No, I that is a credit to John and to his fortitude in this. But I now look at that interaction that he had. I remember saying to him, John, you can't let this get personal. You can't let this, you got to keep some distance. And then I go into the torpedo room at the USS North Carolina. So now that I've had that kind of experience, I feel like you've been dodging that bullet. I don't know how how do you do that?
It's interesting because it's come close. I've had brushes where it has felt personal.
The old hospital in College Hill.
Old hospital in College Hill.
That's right.
There was...
I've never seen you take off a pair of headphones that quickly.
Yeah.
And it was when you were trying to do auto writing.
Yeah.
So what do you think it is? Do you think that there are some situations like, because when you do SDs, and I've always been envious of this, when you do SDs, you're like you're focused. It's like laser focused.
Yeah. I mean, I think that there's always going to be a moment where something gets through your boundaries, right? A little bit or a lot. And so I see a couple different components to this. One is, we set our intention of being protected and having these boundaries. So what happens when something comes through? How do you emotionally handle that? And I think that it is a matter of how prepared you are to put space between yourself and that encounter. That's a critical moment where you recognize it's happening and you step out and then you process. But you need to be able to, just like in any extreme emotional situation where you need to practice putting space between yourself and the energy, really.
And I'm just going to throw out a quick teaser. We're going to be coming back to this discussion with our wives for an upcoming couples weekend that we're going to sit down with them and talk about another investigation. Again, it's just a little teaser, but keep an eye out for it. It'll be coming up this season.
And I will say too, just to give another little teaser, maybe almost a little spoilery, but not too much because my spoiler policy.
Yeah, I know.
You're very strict one.
It's a very strict one. Strict one.
That investigation was one of the only other times where I felt like something got through my protection, and I felt a little more personally encumbered by the space.
But what do you think is the trigger for that sort of thing, of allowing something to get through whatever defenses you have? Because from my own experiences on the USS North Carolina, it wasn't like I felt threatened. It wasn't that I was felt threatened. I mean, I felt very, in a weird way, I felt comfortable in that space.
Yeah.
And there have been plenty of places that we've been, like first-time visits, where we have felt comfortable and we open ourselves up. But with with some situations, like what happened with John, I never felt personally threatened or in any way that there was something hostile.
Yeah, well, like Charleston,
there's Charleston.
While I felt the juju was not good, I never felt a personal threat, yet you had your experience there.
And because of that, but I attribute that to not knowing the history. And,
True.
And I think we have changed our approach to
and so I
things.
think we know the trigger there.
Yeah,
right?
right,
But I think,
there.
I think there are more cases where you're not gonna know. I think that you cannot necessarily, beyond the safeguards we take when we go into investigations, I think it's more of preparation for if it does happen. Or
Right.
I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when it does happen, how do you manage that? I think that's where you have more control over the situation.
And on that cheerful note, we are going to wrap up this episode. But before we do, we have to ask that if you've enjoyed this experience at the Masonic Theater, make sure to like this episode and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Look, I'm the guy that checks analytics, and I know that a lot of you are not subscribed, but it helps to be subscribed, especially when you have notifications enabled, because whenever we drop new content, you are some of the first people to know about it, like the Satanic Panic experiment that we did with Dungeons and Tables. So please make sure that you take care of that. And what else can they do to help support the channel, Phil?
Well, T, I'm glad you asked. We at Old Spirits are Ghost Stop affiliates. So if you are so inclined to pick up some of the gear that you saw in this episode, you can click the Ghost Stop link in the episode description. That will take you to the Ghost Stop website, and you can go to a shopping spree. That not only helps a small business, that also helps us here at the channel, and we're all for you getting out there with some fun gadgets. So it helps you.
There's also something new too. We finally got a merch shop up. After many requests, we are not only now selling OSI licensed merch, we are also coming up with new ideas. I have an entire file in my phone dedicated to t-shirt ideas. I don't know if you knew that, but yes, including one of them is Light It, Pop It, We Good. We just have to come up with the right design for it, and then we are going to run with it.
We'll talk to Tina.
Yeah, we'll talk to Tina. We'll talk to Tina. So go on ahead and please check out our merch shop. We would love to see you wearing some OSI drip on our next public event. I used it again, Phil. I used it again. I'm feeling pretty daring.
It's too much.
And on that note, thanks everybody for watching. From all of us here at OSI, take care, stay safe.
And we'll see you in the field.